Beterbiev couldn't help but notice Bivol's latest training footage, where those sharp uppercuts and jabs looked dangerous. With moves like that, Beterbiev knows he's in for a real challenge.
What do you think about Dmitry Bivol as a fighter? You rate him?
You know, he's good boxer. He's has good experience in amateur, in professional. He holding one belt.
Bivol's new training video, which has already racked up over 1 million views, shows him working on his hand movements and power, getting ready for the battle with Beterbiev.
Good, yes, 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 yes. Nice. Good, good, good.
You can see Bivol's footwork, speed, and jab accuracy looking razor sharp, and it's clear he's not holding back. Word is he's been training in legendary gyms, including those connected to none other than Mike Tyson.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, yeah, baby!
Beterbiev is definitely paying attention now, knowing that Bivol is coming for him with all guns blazing. Bivol's core training still sticks with his trusted coach Mushinov, and it's as tough as ever. His routine covers everything: strength conditioning, defense drills, and strategic sparring, all fine-tuning his counter-punching skills. The same skills that helped him beat top fighters like Canelo Alvarez.
I never see Benavidez fight, you know. Even Canelo fights, I see, I don't know which fight, what Golovkin I see.
Every punch, every move Bivol makes is calculated, showing just why he's a threat in the ring. And you can bet that Beterbiev knows it. Bivol's punch and aggression are the key. He always puts pressure on the opponent and takes complete control of the fight.
When there's nothing coming back, there's nothing to deter the guy throwing the punches, in this case Bivol, from being careful about how many he throws. So he put more together knowing he could, because there was nothing to deter him, to threaten him.
The same was the case in his fight against Canelo Alvarez. When a fighter like Bivol realizes there's no real threat coming his way, he gets comfortable, throwing more punches and staying aggressive. Dmitry Bivol is sharpening his speed and focus as he prepares for what many believe could be the fight of the year.
Yes. 2. Come on. 3. Good. 4.
His conditioning coach, Taylor Ramsdell, is playing a key role in making sure Bivol is in top shape. With such intense training, Bivol is gearing up to bring serious power and focus to the ring, ensuring he's ready for anything that comes his way. Bivol's training sessions are a mix of heavy strength work, intense cardio, and focused drills designed to push him to his limits. Every part of his routine is aimed at sharpening his athletic skills so he can stay strong and fast through every round, no matter how tough the fight gets. His coach knows that in the ring, stamina is everything. That's why they're making sure Bivol can keep his energy high and his punches sharp, even when the pressure's on. This preparation could be the key to dominating his next big challenge.
I spoke to Roy Jones Jr. a few months ago, and he said in this fight, he gives you the advantage going in. He says IQ, you know, Beterbiev has been down before.
Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev are two of the most dangerous names in the light heavyweight division, and their styles couldn't be more different. Bivol, with his flawless 23-0 record, has 12 knockouts to his name, but he's not the type to rely on sheer power. Instead, he picks apart his opponents with technical precision and sharp ring control, making sure he's always a step ahead. His 52% KO rate shows that while he can finish fights, his real strength lies in outboxing and outsmarting his rivals. On the other hand, there's Beterbiev, the knockout machine. With a perfect 20-0 record and all 20 wins coming by knockout, his 100% KO rate speaks volumes. He's not interested in playing chess in the ring. His strategy is simple. David Benavidez, a rising star in the super middleweight division, didn't hold back when giving his take on two of the most feared names in the light heavyweight scene. Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Although Benavidez hasn't shared the ring with either of them, his breakdown of their fighting styles shows just how much he understands the game. First, he gave props to Bivol, praising his speed and footwork. Bivol's quick movement makes him slippery, hard to hit, Benavidez pointed out. With Bivol, it's not about standing still for a slugfest. He's always moving, staying just out of reach, making it tough for opponents. On the flip side, when it comes to Artur Beterbiev, Benavidez highlighted what everyone fears: his raw power. Beterbiev brings danger with every punch, he said. If you get caught in Beterbiev's range, the fight could end in a flash. His sheer strength and relentless pressure make him a nightmare for anyone who steps into the ring. Between Bivol's speed and Beterbiev's knockout power, Benavidez sees two very different but equally dangerous threats.
Is the harder fight for you between Bivol and Beterbiev? Who presents the more difficult fight?
I think probably Beterbiev.
David Benavidez has officially turned his attention to the light heavyweight division, making a bold move after years of chasing a fight with Canelo Alvarez that never came to fruition. Now, with the path set for him as the mandatory challenger, Benavidez is gearing up to face the winner of the October 12th showdown between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. It's clear that Benavidez isn't shying away from the challenge despite the massive test ahead.
Right now, we're 100% focused on Alexander. He's a great fighter. We're not overlooking him, so we're going to take care of that, and then it's on to the next.
David Benavidez isn't holding back when it comes to praising his potential opponents, Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. He's got a sharp eye for detail, especially when it comes to Bivol's impressive skills. Benavidez admires how Bivol glides around the ring with such technical finesse, making him look almost effortless. It's like Bivol is dancing on his feet, staying solid and unbreakable, which makes him a tough nut to crack in any fight. But then there's Beterbiev, who Benavidez describes with a touch of awe. He likens him to a relentless train barreling down the tracks, unstoppable and powerful. Beterbiev's aggressive style puts pressure on his opponents, and you can almost feel the weight of his punches just by hearing about him.
They're two different type of fighters, though. Bivol is a boxer. He moves around a lot, but he's solid. Beterbiev is he's a train. Just comes at you, takes shots. It takes shots to give.
David Benavidez knows that Bivol's strategy is key to winning this fight, especially his masterful use of the jab. It's going to be a really interesting fight. If Bivol stays on his feet the whole night, uses his jab, and stands his ground during exchanges, he has a really good chance of winning. But Beterbiev, once he gets his engine going, that mother has. Tsiar is a train. He has 19 fights, 19 knockouts. It's insane. So it's going to be a good fight. In his last fight, Dmitry Bivol faced Malik Zinad and showcased exactly what he's known for: patience and pinpoint accuracy. Stopping Zinad in the 6th round, Bivol reminded everyone why he's a force in the ring. But now, as he prepares to face Artur Beterbiev, the pressure is on. Now, the boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. has stepped into the ring of opinions, praising Bivol for his incredible skills, discipline, and yes, his power. Jones highlights an impressive fact. Bivol has never been knocked down in his career. That's not just a stat, it's a testament to his toughness. He also pointed to Bivol's dominant victory over Canelo Alvarez as proof of his exceptional ability. But wait, there's more. Jones adds a twist to the tale by bringing up Beterbiev's age. He's now 38. Jones seems to think so, suggesting that Bivol's youth and sharpness give him a leg up in this high-stakes battle.
I'm 38 years old. Beterbiev has been down.
Yes, he has, yeah.
Bivol had never been down. Bivol been in there with who at the time was pound the best, which was Canelo Alvarez. Made him look like nothing. So I'm not saying it's 50-50. Beterbiev got everything to show me to bring it back up to 50-50. Right now, Bivol has the advantage 60-40.
Roy Jones Jr. is weighing in on the exciting matchup between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, and he's leaning towards Bivol. He praises Bivol's superior boxing skills and decent punching power, saying Bivol can use his feet to avoid the power for the first 3 or 4 rounds. Bivol should win the fight, but if he gets caught, we don't know, because I've never seen him get caught by a guy that punches with the velocity that Archer punches with. But there's a big question. How will Bivol handle it if he gets caught by one of Beterbiev's heavy shots? However, despite Beterbiev's devastating knockout power, Jones firmly believes Bivol's overall skills and experience give him the edge in this matchup. He added, "It's a very dangerous game because BBF is probably the best puncher ever in that division. If it's 50-50, it's because of his punching power. Maybe he lands, maybe he doesn't. That's the 50-50 part. But for the overall fight, Bivol has the advantage." Bivol couldn't help but beam with pride after hearing Roy Jones Jr.'s praise. Growing up, he idolized boxing legends like Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, and Muhammad Ali.
To me, to be honest, because Roy Jones is one of the favorite fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, Ali. They are, for me, like
dreaming of one day stepping into the ring like them. Chris Algieri also shared his thoughts on the upcoming contest between Bivol and Beterbiev. He believes that if Bivol plays his cards right, he could easily outbox Beterbiev for all 12 rounds and take the win by decision. But if Beterbiev gets the upper hand, it's probably going to be a knockout. Algieri summed it up perfectly when he said, "I actually think this fight could go the distance if Bivol wins. I could see it going 12 rounds if Beterbiev wins. I could see it getting stopped." Paulie Malignaggi shared his thoughts on Artur Beterbiev's fighting style, and he had some strong opinions. Malignaggi believes that Beterbiev isn't the type of fighter who will just give up if he's losing. Instead of going into survival mode, Beterbiev will keep coming forward, looking for a knockout. Malignaggi confidently said Beterbiev being one of those guys where he wouldn't just accept, "Oh, let me go, let me shell up and try to go to distance," if he was being outclassed. Because let's face it, he could also knock B out, obviously. But if he was the one being outclassed in the fight, I could see him continuing to try to push it and either try to get the knockout or be knocked out. Artur Beterbiev and Callum Johnson went head-to-head in October 2018 for the IBF light heavyweight title, and it was nothing short of a showdown. Callum Johnson, known for his fierce knockout power, stepped into the ring ready to take on the tough Beterbiev. Johnson managed to knock Beterbiev down in the second round. Reflecting on that fight, Johnson noted that some fans worry about Beterbiev's age, but he wasn't having any of that talk. Johnson pointed out that Beterbiev hasn't shown any signs of slowing down. In fact, he's been performing at his best, proving time and again that he's still a force to be reckoned with in the ring. Callum Johnson didn't hold back when discussing Artur Beterbiev's age and recent knee surgery. He raised some important questions about how this surgery might affect Beterbiev's performance in the ring. Johnson also pointed out that many fans underestimate Beterbiev, thinking it's all about his power. He reminded everyone that Beterbiev's impressive amateur career, filled with world and European gold medals, showcases his true boxing talent. While Johnson acknowledged that Bivol's movement might create some challenges for Beterbiev, he confidently stated, "People don't give Beterbiev the credit he deserves for his boxing ability because that man can box. You don't win world and European gold medals if you can't box. His strength and power is unmatched, isn't it?" Lonnie B couldn't hide his excitement for the upcoming fight featuring Artur Beterbiev, and he has a bold prediction: it's going to end quickly. He pointed out how Beterbiev handles larger opponents with ease, comparing him to guys like Callum Smith, who could easily fight in the cruiserweight division. With a grin, Lonnie B confidently stated, "I'm excited for the fight. I think Beterbiev. I don't think it'll go past 7 or 8. Someone like Callum Smith, who's really big, possibly fighting at cruiserweight. Beterbiev got him out of there in 7. Lonnie B was super excited about Beterbiev's fight plan. He talked about how Beterbiev cuts off the ring, making it hard for his opponents to escape. By focusing on the body, shoulders, and hips, he wears them down quickly, which often leads to early knockouts. He boldly said, "Beterbiev really cuts off the ring well and attacks the body, shoulders, and hips. I think Bivol will get stopped quickly." Lonnie B is sure that Beterbiev will win fast against Bivol. He waved off worries about Beterbiev's age, saying that experienced fighters can still do great things.
First they said, Beterbiev's getting old. He fights at 39 years old and crushes Callum Smith. They're like, he's getting better. But now like, maybe it's the layoff. Now listen, the man is just good. Get over it. He's a freak of nature. His age is just...
Critics who doubted Beterbiev were proven wrong when he kept knocking out younger opponents. For Beterbiev, age is just a number in his powerful boxing story. Joe Smith Jr. highlighted Bivol's unique fighting ability, especially his skill at wearing down opponents with speed and the sheer volume of punches. While Bivol may not be known for heavy knockout power, Smith pointed out that his precision and accuracy can still stun opponents, thanks to his quick combinations. Bivol is like a machine in the ring, using smart, calculated punches to break down his opponents over time.
Nice. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Get it up there. Get it out. There.
The upcoming fight between Bivol and Beterbiev is expected to be a thrilling showdown. Both champions bring contrasting styles that make this fight one of the most exciting events in boxing. Bivol's technical skill, movement, and sharp punches will be facing off against Beterbiev's raw knockout power. It's the ultimate battle of brains versus brawn. Boxing coach Greg Hackett has called this one of the best matchups of 2024. He praised both fighters, describing them as monsters in their division. According to Hackett, while Bivol will make the fight tough and challenging, Beterbiev's power and relentless pressure will likely lead him to victory. Hackett believes that Bivol's technical mastery will test Beterbiev, but in the end, the knockout artist will find a way to win. As we get closer to the fight, the excitement continues to build. Both Bivol and Beterbiev bring something unique and powerful to the table. With so much on the line, fans are eagerly awaiting the clash. Will Bivol's technical skill be enough to outclass Beterbiev, or will Beterbiev's raw power prove too much to handle? What do you think? Who's your pick in this highly anticipated showdown? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fight breakdowns and updates.